The follow-up is simple. Ask a question, listen to the answer, then follow up. I'm your host, Noah Kozlov. Enjoy.
Hi, and welcome back to another episode of The Follow-Up. I'm Eden, and this is my dad, Noah, and every week we sit on my bed and have a conversation about something I want to talk about. And this week, we're going to talk about an issue in the week junior. Should you still write thank you notes?
So last week when we were away on vacation. We were in Orlando. We thought about, we could just talk about that trip. But this seemed like a more meaningful topic.
No.
The trip was great. I
Yeah.
loved being away with you. So much fun to be at the hotel, basketball game, all of that. I also thought that maybe both of your teeth that are ridiculously loose
Yeah.
would have fallen out by now.
Yeah, they're very wiggly.
Oh my god. I can't believe you can even speak.
Well, in the mirror, I kind of tilt the mirror because it moves. It's the cabinet. And I literally can see the new tooth growing in. That's
It
how
is
wiggly it is.
nuts.
Yeah.
The
Well,
top one and the bottom. Okay, anyway. So in the week junior, in the 100th issue, and oftentimes we'll take a look at some of these issues of the week.
Actually, I think it was the 101.
Okay, but either way, we take a look at some of these issues and have a little bit deeper conversation about it. So we have not had a conversation about this, and the question was, should we be writing thank you notes? And the cons, what the one of the the pros and cons, and one of the cons was a text message is enough. Now, you write thank you notes. Let's put that out there. You write thank you notes. I was brought up writing thank you notes.
Yes.
Well, back then, of course, you couldn't send text messages.
Yeah.
So,
And you wouldn't, and I don't think you would just call someone.
no.
Right.
No.
Yeah.
So, give me, in your mind, what are some of the benefits of writing thank you notes? Why should we be writing thank you notes?
I think the main reason that we should be writing thank you notes is so we can express how we feel about it, like what we got. But then also, it's just a nice thing to show, that you like what you got. But then instead of just saying, texting, thanks, but I think it's also important for kids to do that because they can't text it. Their parents would be texting it,
Right.
and it's not actually coming from how they feel.
That's a really good point. That if it was being texted from, say, someone in your age, it wouldn't be coming
Right.
wouldn't be coming from you. And also,
It was just the parents would probably expect.
right. And so and something that we have talked a lot about was and is that when someone gets you a gift, that they have put time and thought
Right.
aside and on top of money into this. So to truly show your appreciation, now you are sitting down, taking the time
Right.
to craft your own thank you note. A text message to me is something that is quick and convenient. You're doing in the elevator.
Right. Or let's say you, okay?
Mhm.
So let's say you got something, and so you might text someone things, but then you probably would, and you can also write something.
Yeah, sure. Right. So there is that option of
Right, there's an option of doing both.
acknowledging, hey, that gift came in. That was
Right.
that was awesome. Thank you. And then
writing
a note.
something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I also think it's nice for the people that got you it to get a thank you note from you because, let's say you don't call them or something, they might not know that you got it or that you liked it.
For sure.
Right. Especially let's say when phones weren't around and stuff, you would send thank you note.
Mm-hmm.
You would say something because it's not like everybody would be wondering.
Yeah. Right. It just all of a sudden, this gift
Right.
just got sent, and I don't know if they got it or not.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it is a really nice way to show appreciation, and I also think that it helps with your writing skills.
Right. And also, it helps, let's say, how it helps with more precise words of how you describe how you feel, or, how you describe the gift.
Mm-hmm. And maybe someone sent you a present that was money, and then you could write to them, here's how I'm thinking about using it, or I'm going to save it for something really special. And then that allows you to I think then after you've written your thank you note, money aside, with say it's a toy or a game, that because it wasn't just a quick text that you sent or that we sent, that then when you play with the game, then you might have a close, deeper connection to that gift, because then you have sat down and written that person's name and thanked them for the present and for spending time with you at your maybe it was a part of a celebration.
But then also I feel like you're also spending time playing that game, and I feel like once maybe when you write your thank you note, you feel even more deeper about, and you're like, yeah, like.
And I understand that. Like I remember being a kid and grandma and grandpa saying, say it was for my bar mitzvah or a birthday party or something, like, you cannot leave the house until you've written these 20 thank you notes. And I remember at the time thinking, oh, all right. Not because I didn't want to write the thank you notes, but just because it was time consuming and I'd rather be, outside, maybe doing something else. But having that appreciation for what the people on the other side did for you, and then being able to sit down and articulate those feelings, I think is really significant and very meaningful. Yeah. And also, I know that people save thank you notes.
Right.
Too. I mean, people save birthday cards, but then people save thank you notes.
Like I have a whole drawer of cards.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a million.
Right. Because they're special. Yeah, even if it was a thank you note.
Mhm.
Yeah. Any other thoughts on that?
One more thought.
Okay.
One more thought on the cons is that if you send a text, I feel like no one's gonna send a text that's like 16 lines, like writing the whole thing, in a text. So it's like, if like, don't say a quick thing, but then don't just leave it. Like if you feel like you have more to say, like I feel like you should write it instead of texting, because it's more meaningful if you write it, because they actually feel like you express it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and I thought of something else. I agree with that too. I thought of something else. What about the feeling that you get
when you receive it?
When you receive it.
Right.
Yeah. So when you go to the mailbox, say you're writing a thank you note to one of your friends. Like, how exciting is it when you get mail, when there's an envelope in the mailbox that says Eden Kozlov?
Exciting.
Right. So now you're giving that to a friend of yours also. And these days when most things in the mail are bills or junk or magazine, this is actually something personal.
Yes. There are only 3 things that I look forward to in a minute.
What's that?
Week Junior, the week, and letters.
Yeah.
3 things.
Right. So when you get letters, it's really special. Yeah. So there's another added benefit. You get that the person receiving it gets that emotional high of simply getting something in the mail.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm proud of you for simply just understanding that at your age. All right. I love you.